I never thought I'd be sharing this with you, but what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. You see, there's this thing called supernatural resistance, and it's not just some made-up concept from fantasy novels. It's real, it's powerful, and it's way more complex than you might think. Now picture this. You're born with an innate ability to repel supernatural forces. Some people are actually born with supernatural resistance, while others acquire it through their ancestry, or after going through some seriously intense, life-altering events. But wait, it gets even crazier. You see, not everyone who has supernatural resistance is fully protected. Some folks only have partial resistance, which means they're still vulnerable to certain types of supernatural attacks. It's like having a shield that only works against specific weapons, leaving you exposed to others. Certain gemstones, like amethyst and hematite, are believed to amp up your supernatural resistance when you carry them around or wear them as jewelry. It's like having a little supernatural bodyguard right in your pocket. But here's where it gets really wild. There's this old legend that says consuming silver can boost your resistance against vampires and werewolves. I mean, I'm not saying you should go out and start eating your silverware, but it's something to think about, right? Just imagine, the next time a werewolf comes knocking, you could be ready with your secret silver weapon. Now, let me tell you about something that's straight out of a movie, but it's real. There are these ritual baths people take with special herbs like rosemary and basil. And get this, they're not just for smelling nice. These baths are supposed to boost your supernatural resistance against negative energies and curses. It's like taking a shower, but instead of just getting clean, you're washing away the possibility of supernatural attacks. And that's not all. Native American smoke cleansing ceremonies, where they burn sage, are said to purify energy and strengthen supernatural resistance. It's like they're creating this invisible barrier of protection around themselves. Can you imagine walking around with your own personal force field against the supernatural? That's essentially what these rituals are aiming for. Alright, this next part might sound a bit out there, but stick with me. You know how they say good vibes only? Well, it turns out that focusing on positive emotions like love and joy can actually boost your supernatural resistance. It's like creating this invisible shield of happiness that repels all the nasty, negative supernatural stuff. People with heightened supernatural resistance sometimes experience increased strength, speed, or agility compared to regular humans. Now, let's talk about something you've probably seen in movies or TV shows: protective symbols. These symbols are believed to offer real protection and boost supernatural resistance. It's like having a supernatural do not disturb sign hanging around your neck. But it gets even more interesting. Salt, that everyday seasoning sitting in your kitchen right now, is actually a known purifying agent. Sprinkling it around doorways and windows is said to enhance supernatural resistance. It's like creating this invisible barrier that supernatural nasties can't cross. Alright, this is where things start to feel like we're in an Indiana Jones movie. There are these ancient texts, old dusty books and scrolls, that supposedly contain spells and rituals for empowering supernatural resistance. We're talking about knowledge that's been hidden away for centuries, just waiting for someone to rediscover it. But here's the thing. These aren't just sitting on a shelf in your local library. No, these texts are often hidden away in remote or sacred locations. Can you imagine stumbling across one of these in some forgotten cave or ancient temple? Now, you might be thinking, this supernatural resistance stuff sounds great. Where do I sign up? But hold on, because there's a dark side to all this. You see, supernatural resistance isn't always a constant. It can be compromised or weakened if the person knowingly does something dark or evil. It's like the universe is keeping a moral scorecard, and if you start racking up negative points, your supernatural resistance takes a hit. And that's not all. Sometimes, severe emotional trauma or physical pain can temporarily weaken supernatural resistance. It's like these negative experiences create cracks in your supernatural armor, leaving you more vulnerable to attacks. Now, let's talk about something you've probably seen in every vampire movie ever made: holy water and crosses. But here's the thing. These aren't just Hollywood props. The presence of holy water is said to be fortifying for those with supernatural resistance against demonic or unholy entities. It's like supernatural resistance gets a power up when it comes into contact with this stuff. Alright, for our final chapter, we're diving into some real-life Harry Potter territory. There are supposedly certain enchanted objects or weapons out there that can grant temporary supernatural resistance to whoever uses them. I'm talking about things like magical swords, protective amulets, or ancient artifacts. It's like picking up a power-up in a video game, but in real life. And there you have it, folks. 90 mind-blowing facts about supernatural resistance. From gemstones to ancient texts, from holy water to enchanted weapons, the world of supernatural resistance is vast and mysterious. Remember, this isn't just about having cool powers. It's about understanding and respecting the delicate balance between our world and the supernatural. So keep your eyes open, stay positive, and who knows? Maybe you've got some supernatural resistance of your own just waiting to be discovered.